Look at a deep-sea marine platform or a massive acidic chemical tank, and you see a monolith of steel. These structures look entirely impervious to the elements pounding against them. But zoom in to the microscopic level, and a much more violent reality emerges. Those solid metallic surfaces are constantly flaking apart and dissolving right into the surrounding fluid. Engineering these massive systems on a best guess means the margin for error is razor thin. Without a way to measure this decay, the structural integrity of a platform becomes an unknown variable. We cannot stop entropy from tearing our materials apart. The only way to manage it is to identify exactly when the degradation will compromise a structure's load-bearing capacity. To manage this risk, industrial engineers rely on strict, standardized mathematical calculations. Across the heavy industries, the calculation framework used is the ASTM G1 standard, commonly known as the weight loss method. The logic here is highly practical. By precisely measuring the physical mass that has already vanished from a metal, we can calculate the future of the material that remains. Quantifying the literal absence of matter allows for a direct calculation of how much life remains in the structure. The process starts with a physical test. Engineers take a pristine sample piece, called a coupon, of carbon steel or stainless steel 316 and weigh it down to the exact milligram. This specific coupon is then plunged into a harsh industrial environment, left exposed to acidic or saline fluids for hundreds of uninterrupted hours. After the test period concludes, they pull the coupon out and weigh it a second time. The difference between the two measurements reveals exactly how much mass was eaten away by corrosion. This raw physical drop in weight gives engineers the baseline data they need to start a mathematical countdown clock for the entire facility. This formula converts that lost mass into a concrete timeline. The corrosion rate equals K times W divided by D times A times T. Looking at the top half, W represents the raw weight stripped away in milligrams. K is a constant applied to ensure the final calculation yields the correct units. Down below, we factor in the physical properties of the test. D is the material's density, A accounts for the exposed surface area, and T is the total time spent in the hostile environment in hours. Run the numbers, and the output is measured in MPY, or mils per year. 1 mil represents a thickness of exactly 1,000th of an inch. Calculating the MPY establishes the definitive speed limit at which a specific material decays. That baseline formula assumes a static state, but active industrial environments introduce aggressive multipliers. This graph tracks how temperature spikes affect degradation. A simple 10 degrees Celsius increase in ambient temperature will completely double the rate of corrosion. The math distorts even further with high-velocity fluids, highly oxygenated water, or acidic pH levels. A mathematical baseline is only useful if an engineer can accurately account for all of this surrounding environmental chaos. Out on the industrial front lines, engineers take these MPY results and map them onto a strict severity scale. If the rate clocks in at less than 1 MPY, it hits the outstanding tier. This ultra-slow decay is required for highly sensitive components like pharmaceutical storage tanks. This scale visualizes the danger zones. If a calculation returns a value exceeding 10 MPY, the material falls into the poor category. Degradation here is rapid enough that engineers often have to upgrade the material type to keep the facility operational. Most standard carbon steel piping operates somewhere in the middle of these extremes, necessitating frequent physical inspections and thick material allowances. Slotting these calculations into their correct categories determines whether a facility continues to operate safely or faces an emergency shutdown. However, there is a critical blind spot in this calculation. The entire formula assumes uniform corrosion, the idea that a metal surface wastes away perfectly evenly over time. The physical reality is often less predictable. Metals are prone to pitting, where localized, jagged holes eat deep into the structure at speeds that drastically outpace the uniform MPY calculation. The math also ignores galvanic attacks, where dissimilar metals touch and rapidly corrode, or stress corrosion cracking, which can split a pipe open under high tension. If an engineer treats a perfectly calculated average rate as an absolute guarantee of safety, they risk a sudden and catastrophic failure. To combat this unpredictability, engineers deploy a built-in mathematical safeguard. They take the standard uniform rate and multiply it by a designated pitting factor to account for localized attacks. This combined number dictates the corrosion allowance. This is a specific extra thickness of sacrificial metal engineered into a design strictly so the environment can eat it away. By combining the perfect calculations of the weight loss method with multipliers that represent real-world pitting, engineers determine exactly how thick that sacrificial layer must be. Engineers rely on the industrial corrosion calculator as their primary tool to buy time against the invisible forces actively tearing down the modern world.